So I made a video a while back about this account called Zoophile Struggle Tweets. You might want to watch that if you're a little bit confused and lost about this video, although I think this will put things into a very specific perspective. I appreciate the comment there. So let's get to it. This is the whole entire reason why I've been hyper-focused on this account. So for those who are new, Zoophile Struggle Tweets is supposed to be about zoo cringe. The previous issue is that the old moderators were minors. This caused a lot of kids to follow this account. I want to read this for you. I was a mod for Zoophile Strugs, and I decided to step down because I agree with this person. I don't know what the tweet is. I should have never agreed to something which desensitized me to such disgusting content when I was a minor. But it was taken over by a new person who used it to go and report different zoophiles. My biggest issue is, due to the previous following, there are a lot of minors. They really should not be involved in this stuff. They shouldn't have been involved in the first place. But here we are. So a lot of people will say, "Oh, but that's so old. You can't use old stuff." Well, a few days ago, I just went through and I just scrolled at random, just opened it up in an incognito window and scrolled. And the first post and the first reply was a minor. It is not hard to see if there's minors on your account. You just hover over their username and look at their profile. You could even just scroll through and look to see which ones just have 16, 17, 13 in their profile. Heck, just use that little 18 with a slash over it, that emoji thing that everybody else uses. This is not hard. You can keep kids away from pedophiles and zoophiles and away from that sort of content. But I guess we can't have nice things. So I want to make a point. When Zoostrugs posts porn, it is barely censored. I could tell exactly what's happening in these images, and everybody else can too. It's not all blocked out or anything. So what I've done is I have made little stick figures, and it's pretty funny, but it illustrates the point. Zoostrugs is sharing bestiality porn with minors again. This was just a random sampling of their replies. And then there's the archives. 14, 15, 15 again. Here's another one. 15, 15. Hey, I know you're a minor. You took that out of your profile. Here's another one. Wait a second. It says, please report at, they're sending people to this account to report it. Let's see who responds. Oh, wow, it's a minor. They're 16. Oh, hey, look, this one's actually uncensored. Frankly, I could sit here and do this all day. I have so many screenshots. I don't have time to just go over every single one of them. There's a lot of kids. That's it. So let's look at what Zoostrugs' response is to all of this. You have zero right to say we can't post the content we post if minors follow us. The not safe for work tags are here for a reason. Showing content that zoophiles post on a public page isn't grooming. Outing zoophiles on what they post and do isn't harassment. Try harder. I'm sorry, everyone, I didn't add the not safe for work tag. Zoophiles, after writing a sympathy story about getting bullied by 13-year-olds all day and realizing no one cares. You're sending a child mob after zoophiles. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? A 15-year-old is a zoophile? Followed by adult zoos? By the way, you want to explain to me how this child didn't get groomed? Well, gee, maybe if you didn't expose children to zoophiles, they wouldn't get groomed. Also, that was completely uncensored, and I had to censor it for YouTube. I think we just need to warn kids about it, honestly. They're so young that they don't know what's what. Yeah, let's expose kids to zoophilia. That would totally work. And lo and behold, he agrees. He's like, which is why this account exists. You are admitting to exposing children to groomers. It's the same post. Trigger warning grooming. At dead account. guess what? You're 16 and are grooming 11-year-olds for sexual acts, which you cannot do in Germany. Zoostrugs, you are leading this predator to your page that has minors on it. Oh look, this predator came onto his page. How unexpected. And a 14-year-old interacted with him, even though he posted uncensored porn. I had to censor that. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's 2 of them. He's fully aware of what he's doing because I told him. I kept telling him over and over and over again. I said, Zoostrugs says they are 19. Many of Zoostrugs' followers are underage. Stop following an account that talks about illegal pornography and shares it. Censoring it doesn't matter. It's still porn. So here we go. This is one of my favorite logs to use because it was posted publicly. Trigger warning, pedophilia, abuse, drugs. Report at CP Sharer lol drugged a kid into sex and bragged about it all over social media. Now they're trying to share CP with everyone. And then it shows the ad again and says, DM me if you want the images uncensored. Here's the original one that they retweeted where the person says really horrible things about a 12-year-old boy. And then you've got Zoostrug saying, literally admits it to everyone and shares it with anyone who asks. What are you doing? They also put porn in their most recent tweet. God, I wish I hadn't clicked on that image. Zoostrugs, you have minors following you. But I guess this is the whole mentality this person has, you know? They think that what they're doing is good. Then again, I don't even know anymore. I think they're delusional. I don't have any other explanation for this type of behavior. Oh my god, they're delusional! Are you going to ignore we got that account taken down and they weren't distributing? They were admitting to drugging a kid. They were distributing, they were openly saying they were distributing. Zoostrugs, are you okay? I'm defending a dude who spreads awareness about CSAM and tries to help stop it. No, you are defending a dude who spreads CSAM and doesn't really do anything to stop it. He could just report it and not share it on his account and tell tons of people to report it. And here's another one where he's sending his people after this account with 50 plus videos of bestiality. That's like, well, you have minors. You have a ton of minors following your account. What are you doing? So I saw a post that was pretty interesting. It showed a Discord server that was titled Shitty Twitter Account Mass Reporting. And I wanted to see what was going on, because I had a feeling it was the exact same thing that was happening on the main account. And what I saw was actually far worse. I haven't even gone through all of it. I have an early export, and I'm missing a lot. But I'm going to show exactly what Zoostrugs is doing in this server. So the first thing I see is a Zoophile posting about this server that they got in that was posted publicly by Zoostrugs. They didn't even look to see who was joining their server. I don't know what this is replying to, but it says, oh, maybe it's because it's ran by a minor. Not only that, but one who said he was going to leave being an auntie till they were 18. Also, no, Zoostrugs, this isn't doxing because, again, the server was posted publicly. And you know what? Let's see what minor is running this. Wait a second, I recognize that name. That's the original owner of the Zoophile Strugs account. That's one of the minors that left, who decided not to moderate that account because they were having mental issues with it. And here we have Zoostrugs admitting that they run the server with Bingle. They say, ew, get out of our server. Here we have a post by one of the friends of Zoophile Strugs saying that the mouse moderator, who is the main moderator for that account, is both the account Dolls and JSub on Discord. Somebody exported it all to me and zipped it up, so I just want to focus on these 3 rooms: sensitive discussion, pedophilia, and zoophilia. When you click on the pedophilia room, this is one of the first posts that you see. It is a minor posting pedophilia rape, telling people to go to this account and report it. The little check mark at the bottom means how many people have reported it. That's 5 people. Now, mind you, my friend did not have to verify his age to get into this room. He didn't have to click anything that said he was over 18. This was just out in the open. And in the same room, you have Zoostrugs saying to report this account for grooming pedophilia age play map. I don't know why age play is in there. So here we have Zoostrugs posting as typical, report this zoophile. And because I've seen so much of this on the main account, I'm now starting to see they have an entire server dedicated to this. An entire server that is headed by a minor. Gotta remember this. This is all headed by a minor. This is a minor that's being exposed to everything that is being posted in here. And Zoostrugs is the only adult. They are liable for everything that they post in this chat room. So here's Zoostrugs posting on main, showing how effective their server is. And here's the post. Zoophile account posts real-life pics of animal genitalia, sometimes alongside human genitalia. Need I remind you that the main owner of the server is a minor? There is far more in the server. I don't have time to go over everything. It's just, Zoostrugs, this is illegal. You can't just do this. This is illegal. Okay, so let's check out the sensitive discussion room. What is this? What is this? Mega seller trading CP links? That's illegal. This isn't. I had to censor this. They're sharing this. What's the comments? Collecting all the pedophiles like, oh fuck, not megalinks. Megalink is hashtag for child pornography. This happened last year too. Yeah, I've seen the videos. You're sharing links to child porn and people are watching it. You're allowing this to happen. I had to censor the person's name because they are a minor. They verified to me that it was a minor. Zoostrugs, I have to turn this into the police. You understand that? You won't listen. You never listened. Every single time when I said stop sharing this shit to minors, you never listened. You knew what you were doing. You know what you're getting into. And this is it. Even if you have the most reasonable explanation in the world, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's there. It's right there in the chat room. And I'm pretty certain Discord just responds to any, subpoena or anything. They just hand everything over, even if it's been deleted. I don't care what your excuses are. I don't care what you have to say. You consistently lie to everyone around you. You lie about me. You lie about Coyote. You lie about just half of the stuff on your account. I don't care about the content of you going after real pedos and zoophiles. Just keep kids out of it and stop lying. I've never seen anything like this. You ask me, like, oh, why are you going after me? Why are you going after me? When you come after me, when you go into my DMs, and I explain to you over and over and over again, get the minors out, just ban them, and block them from your account. That's every single time, but we can't have that. I don't know what you want to do with your Twitter account, but if I were you, I would just block all the minors. Actually, you know what? I don't even think it matters anymore. The account is so insanely tainted, it doesn't matter. It was started by a minor, and you're on it, and you're spreading, barely censored porn, and you're telling kids to go after porn accounts. And then you're sitting back going, well, it's not my fault. It's like sitting a child in a room full of pedophiles and then leaving. And then coming back and saying, well, it's not my fault my kid got molested. No, you left a bunch of kids in a group of bad people, and that's your responsibility. That's your fault. Wait, are these people making fake zoo accounts to try to bait zoophiles? Alright, let's see if one of them is a minor. Zoostrug says, good enough, main. Don't forget the Zeta symbol. Now he's giving tips and tricks on how to bait zoophiles. Says, Juniper told on you have to make posts like, how you got into this community. Make it emotional. Juniper barely matters. So, you're really getting them involved. Let me DM you with the flags Bingle made so it looks more real. Bingle's a minor. And I say, what do I say when they are asked if they are 18 plus? I say, I don't want to lie about my age. And Zoostrugs responds with, are you a minor? Because I wouldn't suggest owning a Zoophile account. Okay, alright, that's good. Now, remove the minor so they won't do this. Yeah, they say, yeah, you're still a minor. It's a horrible subject. Once zoos start to trust you, you end up saying some very horrifying things. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, and spoiler alert, they didn't ban the minor. And in this one, they're showing one of the reports from the pedophilia channel, and Zoostrugs responds with, found him through another minor's account. Seems like he's well known. I'm not exactly certain what that means. So I just got these logs, they're very recent. The person that is B3N, which is at Bedhead Dad, that's Zoostrugs. You have a server that has a mass reports section. Mass reports are available to adults, not minors. Lie. We rarely report pedos or zoophiles. Lie. I don't ask anyone to report CP. Well, I guess the CP that was posted in your chat, you didn't report? It's called distributing. Yeah, when you have people in your chat watching and sharing links to CP. Twitter takes them down for me. Good job. And then you have Neck responding with, I used to moderate that section and I was 16, so hush. Zoostrugs, I just want to say, it doesn't matter what excuse you come up with. It doesn't matter what something is. You've done this. Whether it's in the past, whether it's current, whether it's, in the future, it doesn't matter. It's there. You are running a harassment account on Twitter that was started by a minor. You are in a chat room that spreads bestiality and, child porn. And the moderator is a minor. It doesn't fucking matter. It really just doesn't matter. This is what you've done. This is what you continue to do. And this is a fraction of what I have. I didn't want to go to the police, but now I have to.